Hi guys, chatting with Deus. And today this is episode 13. We're going to talk about setting boundaries cuz back then, oh my gosh, I used to have none set whatsoever. There just used to be all of it, all over the place, chaos. But anyway, that's beside the point, y'all. So let's get into the video. Let's get into it.
Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really to throw you out.
I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but I literally will disappear. Now you see me, now you don't. Like we could talk all day, every day, and then 1 minute like I'm gone. And the only reason why I feel like I get drained being around people, or sometimes I feel like I'm not being appreciated, or I don't know, whatever the case may be. All I know, I need to pull my energy back, and I need to get in my bubble, and I need to recharge. Okay, I need to recharge, and I'm a Sag. Sagittarius, we're natural loners. I need to recharge. But I noticed like back then I used to get in a lot of situations where I used to get my feelings hurt. Well, mostly I'm hurting my feelings because I didn't set any boundaries at all when it comes to people. It used to come to a point where, you know, I'm always there to help other people, or people people would call me whenever they need something. Oh, Daphne gonna come through, Deuce got me, or whatever the case may be. And or somebody will call me. It could be whatever time it is. Oh yeah, I need your help. Oh, I need this, I need that. I'm quick to answer the phone. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, you can come through, or whatever the case may be. And I had to learn, um, bro, I gotta set boundaries with people, because if I don't, people gonna walk all over me, and I'm gonna continue getting my feelings hurt. I'm gonna continue, being in the situations that I put myself in. And what year was this? It was 2022 actually. In 2022, um, I noticed how I was always there for everybody else. Like everybody could call me when they need me. Um, if they need help with something, I'm there to help them. If they needed plugged with someone, I'm there to plug them. Whatever the case may be, when it came to content, they needed help with content. So whatever it is, I was just there, whatever it was, right? And at that time, I had a lot going on where, I was like depressed, I was sad, like just going through a whole emotional I don't know, just some emotional roller coaster going on in my life, or whatever the case may be. And nobody noticed that, something was wrong with Daphne. Nobody noticed something was wrong with Daphne. All they knew is like, I need help. Daphne, can you help me? I need help. Daphne, can you help me? And Daphne, like being Superwoman, coming to help everybody else, but nobody's coming to help Daphne. And even though I was going through a lot, it showed. But instead of people asking me like, "Yo, Daph, like, are you good? You okay?" People was like literally talking about me. Oh my gosh, she's getting so small, this and that, yada yada yada. But no one was checking up on me. Whatever. But anyways, um, you know, I was going through so much at the time, and I felt like everyone was just coming at me. Oh my gosh, I need help. I need a place to stay. Can I stay with you? Oh, I need this. It was just getting overwhelming. And at the time, I was at like I kid you not, I was at my lowest, but I was at my lowest. Like I was losing everything left to right, but everyone around me was just there to take. Like, oh, I need this, I need that. And it was just too much for me. It was just too much. And then it came to a point where I honestly needed help. And if you know, like a Sagittarian, like Sagittarian people, we don't like asking people for help, and especially like independent females, because I'm independent. Like I'm gonna get ish done. I don't like asking people for help. If I ask somebody for help, or I reach out for you to help me, it's because I honestly need your help. You know what I mean? And everybody that I was going to asking them for help, everybody was like, "Oh nah, I can't, this and that." And I remember I hit up one of my peoples in Atlanta, and I was like, "Yo, whatever, I'm planning to like, just change the whole scenery. I want to move to the A, but I need a place to stay when I move up there or whatever." And she was just like, "Oh, um, me and my dude or whatever, we want nobody staying with us," which I respect that. You know what I mean? I respect it. But it was just to the point, it was just like, I'm so tired of everybody telling me no. Like, I can't help you. I can't do this for you. I can't do that. And I'm at my lowest at the point, and people were still asking me, "Can you help me?" And I remember like my people's homegirl was asking me to come meet up with her to do content or whatever. And I just went to the point, I'm like, you know what? I'm blocking everyone. Like, when I mean I blocked everybody, I blocked everyone on my contact list. The only person I didn't block was probably like my brother and my son. That's it. Because it came to a point where I had to get myself together. I had to recharge because I was so busy helping everybody else. I was so busy there for everyone else. I was available emotionally and physically for everyone. But when it came time for me, when I needed help, um, or whatever the case may be, no one was there. So I had to learn, you know what? I am going to block everybody. I'm going to tune everybody out. And it's not like anyone did anything bad to me. It was just for me, you know? And I decided, you know what? I'm blocking everybody out of my energy right now because I need to recharge. I need to gain my power back. And I need to start, setting boundaries when it comes to people. People were draining me. Everyone wanted me to pour into their cup. But my cup is empty. Who's pouring into my cup? Who's there to help me? Like, I need help right now. I'm screaming for help. I'm depressed. I'm sad and like literally sad. And I kid you not, at the time, like my little cousin was staying with me because I think his mom was buying a house at the time. And whatever the case may be, he was just staying with me or whatever. And all the emotions that I was going through, he's seen all that emotion. Like, I was crying every day. I was sad. I was just going through so many different emotions every single day, but yet I would still get up and do what I had to do. I would still get up and try to, whatever the case may be. But at that time, it was just a bad season for me. It was a bad season. So when I end up cutting everyone off, and again, it wasn't like no ill feeling. It was for me. I had bad habits where I was like smoking weed all the time. I was drinking and doing all these crazy stuff or whatever. So I decided, you know what? I gotta change I gotta change the way that I'm living. First of all, let me change my lifestyle. So I end up went cold turkey. I stopped smoking. I don't drink now unless it's like a event or whatever. I stopped drinking. I stopped doing whatever toxicness that I was doing. I literally stopped. People was hitting me up all the time. I stopped that because I end up blocking everybody on my phone list. When I mean blocking everybody, I block everybody because it. I, I'm a selfless person. So if people come to me and be like, "Yo, Daphne, this and that, I need this, I need that," if I have it, I'm gonna give it to you. Even if it's my last, I'm going to give it to you. Even if I know I need it, I'm going to give it to you because I'm just a very selfless individual or whatever. So in order for me to avoid, you know, going against what I had going on at the time, I was like, you know what, let me just block everybody, stay in my bubble, let me recharge, let me build myself back up, and let me move on from there. And when I tell you, like, I was so depressed, I was so small, I probably was like 97 pounds at that time. But what's so crazy about it, everybody see me losing weight, all they could say, oh my gosh, she's losing weight, she this, she that, everybody like just talking, but nobody's asking like, Daphne, are you okay? Daphne, are you good? Let me give you a hug. I'm not gonna lie, honestly, all I needed was a hug, honestly, and just somebody to be like, yo, you're gonna be good. But everybody view me as the strong person. Everybody just view me as a strong person. So it was just whatever. And everyone around me at the time was just draining me, sucking me dry, taking the last little juice of my battery that I had, and that's why I had to put everybody on the block list. And from there, I went through a whole, just a spiritual cleanse. And what I mean by a spiritual cleanse, a lot of people, they move off the flesh. A lot of people aren't really connect spiritually with themselves. And I had to heal like my inner child. I had to like it was so much things going on, like people that hurt me, family members. I had to face all everything that was making me depressed at the time. I had to be by myself. I had to isolate myself in order for me to heal from every situation that I had going on in order for me to rise again. You know what I mean? And I went to the point where I had stopped listening to music, and I kid you not, I had stopped listening to music for 6 months. I didn't want anything to lower my vibrational frequency. And again, I don't think I will ever do that again. Stop listening to music because I need to be able to bounce. Okay, I need to bounce. But anyways, anywho, I just cut out a lot of things in order for me to go through like my whole healing process, my whole healing journey. And just to fast forward, after all that happened, I end up removing everybody off my block list because now I feel like, okay, I'm charged. Now I feel like I'm strong again. I'm the strong friend again. I'm the strong family member again. Um, People will come to me now. People will come to me and ask me like, "Yo, Daphne, I need this. Yo, Daph, I need that." No, I'm sorry, I can't help you. No, man, I don't have it. Or some people just don't hit me up anymore because they feel like, oh, she maneuver how she maneuvers, she don't fuck with me. And it's not that I don't fuck with you. It have nothing to do with that, but sometimes you have to remove yourself from situations in order for you to get yourself in a better state of mind. And a lot of people don't understand, and they just don't respect. And if they don't respect it, that's them. But you have to do what's best for you. But I had to learn how to set boundaries. I had no type of boundaries. People was walking all over me. People was using me, whatever. And it's just to the point like now I'm so strict like with my energy. I'm so strict with my time. It is what it is. Like, sweetie, if you're not pouring into my cup, I can't pour into your cup. I'm such a selfless person where, you know, I used to put other people before me and my kid. I used to put people like just stop whatever I'm doing to make sure somebody else is straight. Or if it was my last, I'm giving it to somebody else. And it's like, you know what? Why am I doing all this for people that won't even help me when I need help? Why am I showing up for people that's not even showing up for me? Why am I allowing people in my energy, you know, that only allow me in their energy when I have something to give, or when they see something that they could take from me, or they could see something that's valuable? No, 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 no. We're not doing that at all. No. I set boundaries with people straight up. Like, I don't have time for all that extraness. No, I can't help you if you can't help me. No, I can't show up to your event or whatever it is that you got going on if you can't show up to mine. No, you can't hit me up whenever you need something. Um, no, it don't work like that. If I can't hit you up whenever, you can't hit me up whatever. Whenever. It doesn't work like that. And then another thing too that I realized when um, I had cut everybody off just, to get myself together. Because, of course, like, I had so much going on. When I tell you I was so depressed where, bro, I ain't even want to be in this world anymore. That's how depressed I was. But I'm so glad God blessed me with my son because my son, he is the light that I need through every darkness, through every sad moment, through every depression phase that I go through. My son has always been the light, and I'm so grateful for him. But one thing that I noticed um, when I pulled my energy back from everyone, people made it seem like, oh, it was a crime for me to pull my energy back. People made it seem like, oh, it was a crime for me to stop talking to them because I needed to work on myself. People made it seem like, oh, it was a crime. I'm such a bad person because I can't help them. How is it a crime? I needed your help. You couldn't help me. What's the problem? Like, I don't get it. People love you. People show up. People show up for you. People support you only when it's beneficial to them or when you're doing for them. You know, it's to the point like I honestly don't really have that many people in my circle. I honestly don't have that many people hitting me up anymore. People used to hit me up for every single thing, like, yo, Daph, I need this, or Daph, I need that, or Daph, can you create a contract for me for this and that? Or Daph, can you plug me with this person? Or Daph, can you do this? Can you do this flight? It's like, bro, why is it that people always want and want and want and want and want and want and want? But the moment that you need help from them, they can't help you. I don't get it. No, that's not how life works. It doesn't work like that. Especially with me, it don't work like that. If you want to be around me, you want to be in my circle. If I'm supporting everything that you do, you should be able to support everything that I do. If you could hit me up asking me for help, it shouldn't be no problem for me to ask you for help if I'm down and out. All right? And I feel like a lot of people will run all over you when you don't set your boundaries. When you lack boundaries, people gonna walk all over you. People gonna treat you any kind of way. People gonna maneuver with you and handle you any type of way. And that's not the case with me. No, not at all. I learned from, situations that happened before, and the way that I'm set up now, we're not moving that way. All right. So, anyways, guys, we have come to the end, and just more of the stories, man. Set boundaries with people. This know where you stand in people's life. The same way that you're gonna pour into somebody's cup, you're gonna give them so much, and they're not giving you a drop or inch of water, or whatever the case may be. You need to give them the same. Set boundaries with people. Know where you stand with them, and let them know where they stand with you. All right. Chatting with Deuce. Until next time, guys. I love you guys.